Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Frostpunk. So it is freezing cold now, it's like 60 degrees. We're establishing our first, what is this called? Expedition. Oh no, not expedition, it's this outpost. We've got scouts at the Dreadnought, which we've dealt with. What we need to do is Book of Laws. Let's see, under Book of Laws, what do we have? Under Purpose, we still need to get rid of more Londoners. So, actually, what does Foreman do? Increases the efficiency of a workplace 40% for 24 hours. I think this is something that could be quite good for us if we... It could be quite good for us if we do run into trouble with something like food or something. And then patrol... each use will reduce discontent. Each use will raise hope slightly. Wow. Not sure what it's going to cost us to do. Alternatively, what we do is discontent will rise slightly. You will have to build a prison. I'm kind of wondering about a prison, given that we've just had an issue. The other thing is the pledge for loyalty. Discontent will rise. This will provide a permanent hope bonus. Maybe that's the thing that we do. We do the pledge of loyalty. It does feel a little bit iffy. The prison, the patrol. On this side, it's a little bit more. Oh, the foreman. All of these things look a little bit intense. So what else is over here? House of Pleasure reduces hopeful fall. So we're not doing that. It's also sometimes people will be killed and it will reduce discontent. Extended shift. What does this do? You can extend the workday facility to 4 hours. Working overtime causes discontent. Discontent will rise slightly. But I'm kind of wondering. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't mess with that at the moment. Things are kind of okay. Prosthetics. All of this. Nothing is. Triage. I didn't like any of these things. So to be honest, I think our adaptation stuff doesn't need to change. So let's go back. It's back to purpose. We want to get one of these things. Foreman is something that would be good. Increases the efficiency of a workplace by 40% for 24 hours. So that might actually do good. The pledge of loyalty discontent will go. This one, a prison. Unabused catch wrongdoers. Prisons will abandon their misguided views. You will have to build a prison. Discontent will rise slightly, but it doesn't actually do anything with hope. But since we are starting to get wrongdoers, maybe what we should do is grab the prison.
Listen, everyone. New law.
Oh yeah. An adult died. So we've got someone here now. Here lies. No graves. Oh, we're still waiting for the ceremony to kick in. Okay, we can build a prison. So let's under order we can build a prison. It's got a heating level of 3. So I'm kind of thinking here next to the propaganda center over here, and then what we could do. Yeah, let's build it over there. It's got a 3 heating level. I'm not sure what the heating level for this thing is. Do we know? No, switch on the heaters, guys. You're working in the cold there. Yeah, so we'll see. We are getting some issues with this thing not working. So we might have to. We'll build it for the criminals only to end up there ourselves. Lock them up. All of them. Okay. I'm just hoping we sort out the hope thing. Okay, this thing will switch on now. There we go. It'll heat this area a little bit, but we are going to run out of coal a little bit quicker now. With all of this happening, but at least these things are feeling better. I'm actually considering switching. Oh no, then they're chilly. No, we'll leave that on. We need to maybe get some range upgrades. No, these things. Ah, I see again. Foster gathering researched. Okay, which means we should get more people to do this. So let's We only have one. We've got lots of children. We need to get the children back to work. Okay, let's go into research. So, resource depot upgrade. What I wanted to see. Resource depots will be able to store 50% more resources. I want this. Sawmill upgrade, 25% more efficient. There wasn't any upgrades for these, so I think that upgrade I want. The other thing that I can do is we can get the range upgrade on the generator. I don't know if we need that. I don't think we need that. This heater efficiency thing, 1 coal per heater, that might be a much improved one for us. Yeah, this might be where we need to start focusing, is get this one less coal per heater. Yeah, that might be more along the lines of what we need to pick up at the moment. So let's pick that one up. Let's pick that one up first. Okay, so what's done over here? The prison is done. We've got no one working it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the children to work at these gathering. Oh, we've got. Why do we have? I'll get the engineers out of there and get the children in there. I've got too many gathering posts here. I might have overdone this. So what's going on over here? Are we at least... Yeah, we're picking this up very quickly. You can't actually have both of these work at the same time. Children. Yeah, I might have overdone this a little bit. Let's get some of our engineers off of there and get the children. The children can do the gathering. I really feel strongly about the children doing basic tasks like this. Do their bit. So we've got 40 children working there. That over here, and over here what we'll do is we'll get prison is built. Hope rises. That's good. I didn't see how much it rose though. Let's quickly have a look. That's chilly, so let's switch that on to get a decent temperature going. And then what does this thing do? Cool down. Prison guards will round up wrongdoers and put them in prison. They'll go after Londoners, dissidents, and any other troublemakers. Prisoners will be returned to society after 3 days. Londoners and other wrongdoers will be locked up. Discontent will fall. We don't have any discontent though, but let's do a round of roundup. Yeah, so let's do a round of a round of roundup over there. What's going on over here? So we don't have enough people working this one. So get that to fill up. We need more people to work that. Make sure we do indeed get that working. Everything else is kind of okay. It's cold out here though. Yeah, we have people working there, and that one is also cold. Hang on, let's have a quick look. Yeah, maybe let's heat that one up too. Wow, our coal is probably 15 hours of coal left. Hope has increased. What is this? 10 is freezing. So where are they working? Is it, I think it's this thing. Let's have a quick look. Helen, Owen, Anne, Ruth, Helen, Nellie, Emma. Are they the same? Yeah, I think so. So they're unable to work due to the temperature of this thing. So our food is a bit of a problem, but we don't have an issue with food. How's this going? Severe frostbite. This isn't had to have a limb amputated. Okay, let's have a look. Losing a limb. One of our people has had to undergo an amputation. Working in freezing cold left them with severe... There were no choice, I see. Well, okay, what we're going to do then is let's switch this thing off. Let's get no one to work there, and we'll get this amputee to sort itself out. Okay, so because I had them working in freezing conditions, which was not the right thing to do. Well, let's get them to work on that potentially. And over here, why do we have so many people not working? Get the engineers off of that. and off of this. We don't need it. No one is sick enough to have to get all of this treatment going. Yeah, good. Good. All of that looks okay. All of these is being covered well. What is this that we're talking about over here? That is a watchtower. So let's add an engineer to it. Let's make sure that we have all of the staff working it. End of the day is drawing closer. We've run out of coal over here. So the automaton is doing its thing, but it's not quite keeping pace. But I think we're okay with coal and the likes. I think all of that's okay. Yeah, steel is one of my biggest concerns at the moment. This outpost. Do we have that to be heated up? No, we don't. Ah, they're gonna get to their outpost now. Pretty much at the end of the day. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. The outpost team will build and man an outpost here. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so what does that mean? Oh, so 800 coal in 12 hours. Okay, that's good. So at least that'll do the trick. Scouts reach Tesla City. Let's see what's going on over there. The city is modern and meticulously built. The tall tower emits a constant barrier of lightning, deflecting the incoming snow, but nobody comes out to greet us. What? Thunder unleashed. Able minds and bodies will prevail over the cold, reads the slogan. Over the entrance to Tesla City, a central tall tower shines with the blue glow of electric discharges, which form a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong here. There are charred bodies lying in the streets, and the stench of burned flesh taints the air. We saw a lightning streak from the tower hitting a building and leaving a gash in the roof. We've discovered a fishing village. Risk entering the city. The scouts will try to disable electrical discharge. Stay away from the city. Scouts will search the outskirts of Tesla City. Ooh, what do? We have a steam core. We have a steam core in here. What do? We have to take the risk, guys. We have to. I'm just worried about that we can't come back. Stay away from the city. The scouts will search the outskirts of Tesla City. No, we have to. We have to risk it. Let's risk it. We entered the city. As soon as the scouts entered, we lost contact with them. There's no telling what happened, but we presume they're all dead. Ah, no. Tesla City, send an outpost team here. An outpost can be set here delivering an estimated 1 steam core every day. But we did lose 1 steam core, but at least we can get steam cores done over here. Okay, so now let's go back to the city. I want to go back to the city. Let's pause it just for a second. So I've lost a few people now. Why? Oh, we've got another amputee, but we've still got a prosthesis, so that should be sorted out. What I want to do is get another worker in there. I want to send... Oh, I can't send another. I need to research it, I'm guessing. We go here. Oh, here. Faster outpost teams. Boosted scout sleds. Ooh, additional scouts. So, we'll have to build another outpost depot. Ooh. Outpost depot manages transports from coal mine. Okay, so maybe we're not going to do that for the moment. What we'll do is we'll get another team over here. Grab another scout team. And this time we'll go to the fishing village, so send your way over there. That's not great. I'm hoping my other scout team comes back. That's not great. Damn it. 5 of our people died. Yeah. So Tesla City was a bit of a nightmare for us. Okay, so now We sorted that out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna. How much does this cost? Automaton, 100 steel, 100 wood, 50 coal, 1 steam core. Yeah, so I can build more, but I don't know. Let's add 5. Oh, hang on. I mean, we don't have a lot of steel, so let's just do the 1, and we'll put that in there. So these guys, well, they'll build one tomorrow. Okay. End of the day, we've got, yeah, I think we've dealt with amputees and all the likes. Yeah, it's crazy. Burial ceremony is starting at the cemetery. Can we see that happening? Oh, this is the cemetery, I'm guessing. An adult died. Okay, so the scout team. Oh, here's the cemetery thing. Oops. Okay, that's underway. Our coal is seriously becoming a bit of an issue. Only have like 11 hours of coal left, but we will get 800 coal in like 4 hours, which is going to be helpful at least. They're all kind of, yeah, I've got too much of this. What's going on over here? Another theft? Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 143 rations from the stockpiles. People are angry that Londoners are putting their crazy idea before the needs of the city. Guards will retrieve. Yes, send the guards, of course. Absolutely send the guards. Guards have succeeded. We got our food back. Okay, what's happened over here? Okay, the Londoners steal supplies caught in the act. Our guards did a good job. They got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to the thievery. What should we do with the thief? Lock him up. The number of Londoners will fall. Banish him. The person will leave the city forever. Discontent will arise if our people will decide his fate. Now we'll lock him up so that the number of Londoners fall. 22 only remaining. So we've locked him up. What do we have over here? Wow, we've got tons of prisoners. My goodness. An act of vandalism. A loyal citizen has reported that he saw a group of young people vandalizing the propaganda center. They wrote, "Wake up, people," in big letters on the outer wall. What should we do? Discontent will fall, people may get hurt. Remove the writing, hope will rise slightly. Let's do that. Let's let the hope rise. Our hope is pretty high. Wow. Don't have a lot of coal, but the coal will come in. We're going to have some more coal come in very soon. People abandon the Londoners. 18 left. Going to have a lot of coal come in now, which will keep us alive. Day after day we find power in unity. Victory will be ours. Things are going well. We should thank our captain for that. Good. People are thanking me for my efforts. I should probably open up another one of these so that we can put the extra 5 people into some medical care. Oh, what's happened? So we've received. So what's going on? So we received our coal. Okay, that's fine. Let's see it probably start ticking down yet again. Now we've got 15 hours of coal, and we're gonna pick up some more coal over here now, and it's gonna just be another day. Then the heat's gonna come back up. So now the coal will rise, right? Heater efficiency upgrade. Nice. So that's the heater efficiency upgrade. So that helps us. heating. Yeah, so we've got that. So that's going to reduce our coal use. Overdrive. How's this range the temperature of all heat zones by 2? Yeah, that's a bit extreme. We may have to get to that. Coal mining optimization. What is this saying? 10% more efficient. Don't have a kiln. Upgrade these things. Yeah, I want to do that. Steam steelworks. How's steel? Yeah, steel is the biggest problem, to be honest. Might have to get that going. Houses, yes. Hothouse insulation is another one. But our food, I think, is okay. If I close this, our food is fine. So yes, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go with the steel. So let's go with steam steelworks. Start that one. What's going on? Oh, that's the not functioning because we've got one. Let's add one more and then we'll stop that. People are being rounded up. At least we've got this thing going on, rounding people up and the likes. What is it saying over there? A hard floor to sleep on and half the rations will help them in the process. Yeah, okay. So that's a positive for us in terms of food. Now, I think our food is holding quite well. I think we just have too many of these things. Who's freezing? I want to understand who is freezing. Of course, I don't want people to be freezing. So let's stop the work over here. So who's freezing? There's nothing that's freezing conditions, right? We don't even have anything in very cold conditions. Oh, here at the factory, but we switched it off. It's nothing's happening there. We switched this off too. Got no people working here. So where can these people be freezing? Really shouldn't. We shouldn't have people freezing. I don't understand. Where are they? Sawmill. So there's a sawmill that's freezing. Oh, this one's out. Okay, so let's at least get people out of there. Because it's inoperative, it's out of resources. Okay, that's fine. Should we dismantle it? I'm wondering whether we should just dismantle it. Got two others going. Still going. Alternatively, we can build a wall drill. For now, let's just switch it off. Okay, hang on. Let's have a quick look. Cold. I think it was those guys. They were freezing. I think these are okay. They're not freezing here. That one just stopped working. I think that was the issue. Yeah, that was the issue. We are building up coal deposits at the moment. Yeah, I think we're fine. How's our coal? Yeah, we're doing well actually. And we can build some more of these coal mines, but I think so what's going on with our? Well, they only start sending them at a certain time. Like now at 2 or something. One day 800. So we're getting plenty of wood now, and steel kind of okay. Okay, steam steelworks have been researched. Okay, so now can I do we have to rebuild it, or can we upgrade it? We can probably, what we can do is we can come over here and go to steam steelworks. Okay, what is the steelworks? Just a level 1. This is at least a level 2. So what we'll do is we'll plop these two in there so we can upgrade them for us, And then we need to go into our next research. I'm kind of thinking we need to go with hothouse insulation. That's one level, heat level up, right? Alternatively, is there any other heating that we need to do? Steam hub range upgrade. Let's do that. Let's start the steam hub range upgrade. 18 Londoners left, 6 days. I'm gonna beat these Londoners. Tell you that much. I can tell you that much. These two will be built up. I don't think we're producing anything at the moment. 23, we've got a full day's worth of coal left. I do want to do the upgrades to these things as well. Now it's 7 per hour instead of 4 per hour. And let's really see. It's still very cold. Oh, it's because the workday has ended, I think. I think that's what it is. What's happened over here? So, fault in the system, sir. A man is protesting in front of the prison, screaming at the top of his lungs about the abuse of our penitentiary system. Who are they locking up? He yells at anyone who passes by. Criminals or innocent people who dare to speak up. Think about it. What should we do with him? Arrest him for rowdiness. This man will go to prison. Ignore him. Discontent will rise. Let's do that. We'll just ignore this guy. He can say what he wants. Our society is not that fragile that people can't that we can't allow people a little bit of free speech. Not that fragile. Let's see. Where are our... Oh, we've got someone arriving somewhere now. Okay. Freshwater springs. Several pools are kept from freezing by a hot spring deep underground. Patches of hardy lichens cling to the bare rock at their edges. It looks like a good place for a hideout. Explore the area. Near the freshwater springs, we met some refugees from Winterhome. They are a sorry sight and seems to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city. Ask what kept them from starving. They look away, then mumble something about eating lichens. There's a fair bit of people. Okay, scouts will set out towards our city and bring the survivors quickly and safely with them. Send the survivors to the city. The survivors will set out towards the city on their own. It will take longer and some of them may die. I think I'm going to do that. I don't need the people at the moment as much, so I'll be ruthless and send these people by themselves to the city. I'll send them in the right direction, and then what we'll do is we'll keep moving to the Frozen Grove. That's all of this is underway. We've got people inbound. We've got coal inbound as well. Nice. Okay. Hope is looking good. No one's freezing. Got only a few sick people. Got a fair bit of wood and the likes. We've got, how many people do we have inbound? 22. We probably need a good 3 more houses. So let's start building at least that for them. Start building the extra houses. Yeah, see if we build here. These straight lines, all we may have to do is just change the straight lines up a little bit. So if we do 1 there, oh, that is actually an appropriate spot to place it. They will not have the heat, so the heat will have to come from here. So I think alternatively the heat can also come from this side. Yeah, that might be a better one for us to do. So let's plop them in there. Let's at least start building these 3 more. Only two sick people left. How much do we still have? 16 hours, but we're gonna have some more coal come in. Oh, 3 days. Well, they're gonna take forever to get there. Oh, this one doesn't have... Okay, hang on. Well, we don't need it to... Okay, what's happened over here? Another theft! Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 141 food rations from the stockpiles. People are angry that the Londoners are putting again. Well, send out the guards again. At least we'll keep catching them, I'm hoping. Guards failed. That's not good. That is not good. One of our people died. Okay, hang on. What's going on? What? The London Steel Supply murdered on duty. One of our guardsmen was beaten to death whilst chasing the Londoners. We caught one of the thieves, but not the murderer. What should we do? Lock him up? Banish him? Let him go. He isn't the murderer. No, lock him up. He was part of the thieving bunch. Lock him up. One more Londoner locked up. What's going on? The frozen grove. So let's see. Some trees in the grove bear deep cuts in the shape of a cross. We found some bones scattered around them. Buried shame. Poking around the trees marked the crosses we found. Shallow graves under each of them. The dead bodies lack most of the bigger muscles, and some bones bear signs of a cutting tool. The corpses have been obviously stripped for edible parts. Now we know what kept the survivors by the freshwater springs from starving. We leave graves intact, but we can cut trees for wood. Yeah, take the resources. And now there's nothing... okay, you can send the scouts to meet the survivors and escort them to our city safely. Yeah, let's do that. We'll send the scouts back. At least we'll come back with them. Yeah, good. So there's not a lot more here to do, to go and explore. So let's see. One more people die. Oh, the guy was murdered. This promise won't bring him back, but it's something. They killed him just for doing his job. We should show no mercy. Bit of an issue, I must say. Can people abandon the Londoners? Yeah, that's fine. Let's switch on an extra medical facility, but it's gonna start warming up now. So we'll also put an end to this episode as soon as it starts warming up. Day after day we found power in unity. Victory is ours. What a lovely morning. I'm ready to take on the day. Nice. People hope keeps improving. The day is starting. Our coal has arrived. We've got some more people arriving. And there you go. It's warming up nicely. Okay, so since it's now very nice and warm, what I'll do is we'll go back to a level 2 over here so that we can stockpile some more stuff. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. Ooh, here comes a big one. 3 levels down in 1, 2, 3 days, basically. 1, 2, yeah, 3 days. In 3 days, we're going 3 levels down. Okay, what's going on? Let's just double check here. The fishing village. Let's quickly see what's going on. Okay, fishing village. No place for the weak. The fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Searching it, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla is a madman. He cast out all the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. The village was left in order. We could send a team here to start fishing. Research station and ice corridor. Leave the village intact. Dismantle the huts. But lose the chance to build an outpost. No, we'll definitely want it. We don't want wood. The cores we're grabbing, so leave the village intact. Okay, so now what do these guys have with them? 2 cores. They've got a bit of wood with them. Okay, and now there's the ice corridor and a research station. I think I'll come back with the cores, to be honest. I don't want to lose more cores. So you guys come back to the city, 20 hours. Okay, and I think that is where we're going to put a cut in this episode. Next episode we'll go back to the Book of Laws and see what's the next thing for us to do. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you've liked it, hit that button and I will see you next time. Thank you, bye bye.